This came in the mail today. It's the BMW SMG steering wheel from M3. I think this is from either 2002 or 2004 M3. And you can see it has the paddles on it. It's pretty, actually, my first time looking at this up close, and it's much better looking than the pictures show usually on the internet or online when you're looking at them. It's much better in person. The leather is really soft and squishy to the touch. This one has the red and blue stitching on the steering wheel. This is mint condition. I got a really good deal on this. The only thing is little scratches on this trim right here, but you could either paint over that with some sort of duplicate color paint or other spray paint. I think it's like plastic, but it's like a soft, actually like a soft rubberized kind of plastic. It came with the airbag, which is cool. With the airbag, I don't really understand how it comes off on the round wheel. I'm looking for like a screw or something, but there's no screw. On the square airbag wheel, there's usually like two screws behind there. Two Torx T30 bolts, and you just unbolt it and this pops off, and then you unplug the airbag from the airbag buttons. This one I really don't know. I know the paddles are there, as you can see, but I don't see any holes for some sort of screw, and it looks like the airbag clips in there, if anything. So I don't know how that works. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna try to get this in the car today. I already have, because my wheel is the heated steering wheel. I have the SMG and the heated wheel share the same clock spring for passing through the connector. It's a 2-pin connector that goes from the wheel, the airbag area. On the heated wheel, on the SMG wheel, I think it's from the paddles. It's a 2-pin connector that goes to on the SMG wheel, it goes to your transmission, and it plugs into your Steptronic for switching up and down, which is what the paddles do: positive, negative, downshift, upshift. The heated steering wheel, I have this connected to the fuse box over there, as you can see. Sorry for my car. I'm having a little drama installing navigation, and right now I have like no screen there. It's just a bunch of cables, so excuse that. It's my monthly drama with the navigation. It's been a month since I've had music in my car. The BMW E46 is what you hear in the trunk, but I can't really find stations. It's all preset, so it's not even like my stations. It's preset on the 53, so it's like weird. But I'm gonna try to. This is my old steering wheel. This is a 15-inch wheel, and I think this came from an X3. And what I'm going to do is probably keep this wheel for winter driving with the heated wheel, and the bigger circumference gives you a little bit more control over the steering for like slippery roads and such. I'm going to probably use this one in warmer weather because it's much smaller. It's 14 inches across, like I think 14.25, 14 point, around that diameter across. And it's very padded, it's very comfortable to grip. It's padded, it's soft, it's not hard like these wheels are much harder. This one is just padded as to the harder wheel. Looking forward to turn that off. The wheel's heating up. Actually, I have the heated control on. It's actually very sporty looking. I like this wheel. I can't wait to get it in the car. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the bottom trim. It doesn't match anything else in my car. My car has myrtle wood trim. So I might see how I feel about this and paint it black, if anything. But it's a very nice wheel. And unfortunately, I do have Steptronic. I don't have manual transmission. So I guess adding this wheel sort of justifies, not justifies, but makes me feel, you know, makes me feel up to par with the, you know, everyone with the manual transmissions that brag about having a manual transmission. So I really don't care, but having Steptronic gives you an opportunity to add this really cool steering wheel to your car, and that's that. That's that SMG steering wheel from the M3. And you could retrofit this to a Steptronic. You don't need SMG transmission to retrofit this wheel. So that's pretty much that. Probably gonna see about installing this next weekend. I'm busy all week, and probably do a write-up online for it. I'm not sure how I feel. Very stressed out still with the navigation, and I think after this and maybe that, I'm not really gonna touch my car again. The only last thing I have to do is probably I have the powerful mirrors. I have to finish wiring that to the switch, and doing the having the powerful mirrors connected to the alarm system so it folds and unfolds with the key fob. That's probably it, and I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna have someone else do that for me. And after this, it's just I'm done. I'm just kind of frustrated with navigation retrofit. It was just one of the most frustrating things I've ever done. And I guess the most frustrating part about it is spending like hours and hours and days and weeks doing it, and it's not your fault that it doesn't work. It's because a seller decides to sell you bad parts, or I've just been unlucky with getting bad monitors. I'm up to like my 4th monitor. I'm waiting to come back. 4 monitors within a month, trying to get one that not even like works well, but just like works. So anyway, that's me complaining about this navigation, and I'll probably be driving around like this. Well, I don't drive my car. I'm not going to drive my car, but I'm going to have, if I do need to drive my car, it's in this condition that I have it in for the next 2-3 weeks until the BMW sends me a new monitor. Anyway, that's pretty much it. But I'll have that cool wheel installed. No radio, but cool steering wheel installed. And I guess probably not having extra weight gives me a little bit extra horsepower. You know, because my car is lighter. Anyway, and that's it for that. One last look at the wheel. It's a very nice wheel.